Hello,
Hi.
Namaste.
we Radio Gaga 2.0 are back with our next episode of something you've always wanted to know.
I am Jia.
I'm Yazad,
I am Ritika.
and today we have with us our mentor, our guide, and inspiration, none other than the Potterhead, aka the principal of HR College, Dr. Pooja Ramchandani, ma'am. We're so excited to have you here and welcome to the podcast, ma'am.
Hi, guys. So good to meet you and looking forward to our conversation for next few, I should say, minutes or hours. Looking forward.
So, ma'am, conversations are a connection between two people. So, we want you to feel absolutely comfortable here talking about everything that we want to know about you as a person, apart from a principal.
Yes,
So,
dear.
I would really like my other hosts to take over from here. So,
Yes, dear. Yes. Ready for the exam.
No exam, ma'am. I've been telling you
Ready
since.
to share things and have lots of fun for certain, because too much of pressure on admissions of HR college. So this is going to be real fun that I'm interacting with my own brand ambassadors. So let's start. No problem. Let's start.
Okay, so ma'am, what does a regular day look like for you? Like after the pandemic, has it been easier since everything has started and now it's become online and slowly it's going towards offline?
When the pandemic started, really, should I tell you that it was a blessing, because we were all sitting at home. I was the vice principal then. So everything got shut till the month of May. It was started March 2020. So till May, no phone calls from college. We know everything is shut. There were no lectures, no exams. So we were really enjoying, not enjoying, but doing jadu pocha at home, taking care of your family, but a sense of a kind of relaxation at home, that we don't have to travel, we don't have to go anywhere. July 2020, my journey started when I was called by the management and said, "You're going to take over." Believe me, from then till date, I don't think I've taken a second. Days and Sundays we have been meeting. So online has been a blessing, but I have been regularly going to college, alternate days, sometimes 5 days a week. So half the day goes in traveling, half the day goes in settling matters of college, and sometime I meet my brand ambassadors online. So they keep me alive, and it has been joyful journey, joyful. So COVID has been a blessing. Thank God I did not get COVID. So blessing more.
Good, ma'am. Touch wood.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, it has been a blessing for us as we got you and we got the chance to interact with you. Even though it was online, we would love to have it offline as well, ma'am.
Yes,
Ma'am,
definitely.
I think I will disagree here. I really wanted to visit college and just have all those Raju rolls and all the stories that seniors keep on telling, going on the
Yes.
rooftop and enjoying. I've not even
Yes,
seen
by
the city.
November. I think the plan of the government is by November we will open up, so we will actually physically see each other. And yes, we won't be able to see your homes then, backgrounds of your lovely homes. We will only see you, but that's more required now, because we are missing students in college, because college is now shut since last 1.5 years. So it looks like a place where the life has to come, and that life is students. We are eagerly awaiting for all of you angels to join there, all of you.
Absolutely, ma'am. So, ma'am, this brings me up to something. I wanted to ask you, like, personally, what's your favorite food?
My favorite food is actually, nobody will believe, but it is plain aloo and chawal. I don't know. You just cook an aloo in normal.
I can totally relate, being from a Sindhi family.
I love eating by putting some onions to it and little nimbu to it. I think if you give me that, I will not be grumbling. I will be happy for the whole day.
True.
And I can totally relate to it. Like 80% of the females in my house are very close to your age, love aloo and chawal to some next level, and they cook it
Yes.
every day.
And then the next will be the dal pakwan in the house. We don't make it regularly, but Sindhis love this food. So the
Definitely,
day we
ma'am.
make it, I think it's a
I had
party then.
I had it in
Definitely, ma'am.
breakfast today.
So Yajad would be thinking, I've never tasted it. So all Sindhi girls should invite him at home and we should tell him what is he missing in life if he is not eaten dal pakwan.
Yes, ma'am. I think Ritika, indirectly, this is going on you to invite me to your house, huh?
Yes, definitely. I can't wait to host you.
Yes.
You all
You can come to
come.
my house also. You can come to my house also. I'm very close by. I live in Andheri. So
Oh, okay.
anytime welcome.
Okay, guys, this is an open invitation, okay, to Pooja ma'am's house for dal pakwan.
Definitely.
Ma'am,
Yes.
you all can someday plan a visit to Jaipur. And I don't know about dal pakwan, but dal bati churma, you will love it here.
Yes, definitely, definitely. So we will do an industrial visit to Jaipur where Riya will take us to entire Jaipur palaces and nice places, and then we can go up to eat all those delicacies that she just mentioned.
I'm
Surely.
getting hungry now. I just ate and again it's coming back to me.
So, ma'am, if you're so much like, like I can notice that food gives you so much of happiness. So you never thought of opening a food joint or like, just coming up with a barista idea apart from like being a great education mentor that you are.
No, actually no, because one thing I hate is cooking.
Oh, okay.
You tell me anything I can do, but you tell me go to kitchen and do something, I will say, Baba, that's the biggest thing that I don't want to do in the life. So I hate cooking, but I love eating.
Oh, okay. So the perfect fit for you is a food blogger rather than a food Manchester who will be cooking.
I can go and eat in the restaurant. I can go and eat in some nice buffet lunches, but tell me to cook, I will not be able to, because I don't. I think I can sit in an office and plan events with students, but you tell me to cook, I'm sorry, I can't do that.
Okay.
We are
so-
linking a food blogger page after that. We are mentioning Pooja ma'am.
Yes.
For
Yes.
recent food bloggers, check out Pooja ma'am.
The one who cannot cook but loves to eat.
Yes, ma'am. This is actually a great caption.
We can make a new
Yes.
club also if we want on this.
Yeah.
Yes, I've
Food
been
club.
asking people to do a food club which can offer Sindhi food, Gujarati food, Punjabi food, Gujarati food.
Ma'am,
we can have
Parsi
weekly
food also.
plans.
Yeah, hi.
Yes, Parsi food, Marathi food, Bengali food is so delicious. I mean, we have tasted so well. We should have, I think it's a good idea. I'll plan. Thank you, Yajat, for giving me this idea, and Ritika. We will do this once the college reopens. Every week, food festival, and one club takes it.
I think it's a great idea, ma'am. And my mouth is already watering.
Yes.
Like
And ma'am, honestly,
Yes.
food blogging as a career prospect also, it has such good amount of money. Like food bloggers are
Yes.
called by so many different places. So.
Yes, in fact, you get an idea on where to go, what to eat, how to get bad restaurants and get good restaurants. I think it's a very good idea.
okay, so there's this one thing I wanted to ask, and I think this is one question all of the students of HR have in mind, that ma'am, what keeps you grounded? So it has been difficult for everyone due to the COVID situation and whatever is happening. So what has kept you grounded? Like for me, it's going to be maybe, I learned mandalas, and after that I've started making quite a few of them. And even though I'm not really good at art, I have still understood how to be mindful, how to be, completely into one thing at a time. So what was for you that kept you grounded throughout this process?
I think the one thing that has kept me grounded is I listen to a lot of devotional music, bhajans, and any music you just give it to me. But I'm a little closer to uh, the devotional music and songs that are positive. That has kept me going because yes, there have been difficult phases in life, but if we keep grumbling about it, crying on it, it is not going to get solved. But if we stay positive and say this will also go away, so that one thing. And from July 2020, a mission that I have been given, which is the college, the responsibility, where I have to prove myself that this is one of the best college that I've been given charge of. I have to take it higher and higher. And that mission has given me that energy that come what may, I'm not going to leave it. I'm going to take it further, further, and further. So that thing and my God's connection and my God's blessings have kept me positive and going.
Ma'am, as Yazid mentioned about the pandemic, so all of us has learned something new in the pandemic, and all of us has made a new hobby in the pandemic. So what was it for you? What did you learn new in the pandemic, and it has become a hobby now and you can't do without it?
Seriously, I tell you, initially when lockdown happened, we were as teachers, being a vice principal, I was attending various webinars and workshops. So certain things which were related to our academics, we learned, like something on SPSS package, not as hobby kind of thing. I attended few sessions of Mandala, but not really. But July 2020 onwards, one thing has become my hobby and my habit is how do you handle people? Because when you have gone to office, you have to handle people who don't want to come to office because of COVID and problems of traveling, not allowed
Right.
to travel. How do you motivate them inside premises to come and work from home? So handling people has now become my hobby and my habit, where I'm learning newer ways of handle, because some are going to be very rude, some are going to be very difficult, some are going to be very soft, some are going to just follow you. How do you handle these people? And hobby wise, I said I hate cooking, but because mates were not there, I did some cooking at home. So that my husband and my child, who loves my cooking, whatever I do whenever, so that became my hobby. Ki chalo kuch acha acha banate hain. So I was making good things for them during COVID, but once mates started, they are back to square one. So they are missing my food. So that was my practice. But handling people became now a beautiful hobby that I am practicing and learning how do I handle difficult people and how do I handle sweet people.
Absolutely, ma'am. That makes a lot of sense. So, ma'am, now that we have actually dived into the conversation of home and of cooking, so would you want to share something about your family and about like how is your bond with them and
Okay.
how is the atmosphere at home? Do they also treat you like the principal, or
No,
is
no,
it
no.
cozy?
I tell you, the day when I got my PhD degree, that was in the year 2012. So in the morning, I have only one husband and only one child who is 17-year-old. But I must say, both being sweet and my strength, because they are there. That's why I can afford to sit in college for the whole day and work. As you said, the bond that we have is uh, Tom and Jerry kind of thing. So we fight, we discuss, we sit together. We have a policy that in the night we will have dinner together, in the morning we will have breakfast together. My child is doing his 12th standard science and is in a CBSE board and is preparing for IIT engineering. So hopefully he will get in there. My husband works for Airport Authority of India. So for him, there has never been a lockdown. From March 2020, he has been regular to office. I have been regular to office from July. The bond that we have is only that we understand each other, and only that has kept us going is the love and affection that we share with each other. So we three are in a family in a 2 BHK house in Andheri, and I am the one who gets angry sooner. So they know how to handle my anger. They are the ones who get angry little later or very later or very lesser. So I know how to handle them. So we three are, yes, like a Fevicol bond. We want to see each other and live with each other, and we know how to handle each other. So those two are my life, and I'm their life.
Ma'am, this is so true. I mean, I would agree here. I don't know if some people would call it a myth, but this is my personal observation that children and families of working mothers are a little more
Yes.
inclusive and a little more calm. So they know that their
Yes.
mother has worked literally for the entire day and she's going to come back. So these
Yes.
people know how to handle. Truly, I've seen that in my house. So
Yes, very true, very true. In fact, as I told you, the day I got my PhD degree, and the day I got my principal letter, both days in the evening, they were happy. But uske baad, chalo abhi chalo khana banao, chai banao, all the same thing. So at home, you may achieve everything in your life, but at home, you are a mother, you are a wife. So वो principal वाली feeling घर में कभी नहीं आती है.
very true, ma'am. This
Very-
reminds me. So true. This reminds me of the thing that you said in the morning today, that women could be doing anything in the world, but they know that there's a soft-hearted side to them which has to stay the same way at home.
Yes.
This hence proved here on the same
Absolutely.
day.
Yeah.
Yes. So same is true with my husband. He may be a joint GM there, but at home he's my husband. He's a father, he's a husband. So sometimes he does some things of the house, I do some things of the house. So we share. So there's nothing like a typical man and a woman. I will be serving with a glass of water and enjoying. No, nothing like that. So we three share responsibilities at home. It can be even washing clothes at home on the washing machine. So sometimes he does it, sometimes I do it. So we are equal at home.
Ma'am setting
That's
goals
good,
for
ma'am.
gender neutral marriages.
That's good. And ma'am,
Yes.
like your son, he's preparing for IIT. So he belongs to a PCM background. Then your husband, like as you said, he's working for the
Yes.
airport authority. So that is again a whole different background. And you are the principal of a commerce, properly, commerce college, educational background. So I can totally adore like when you would be sitting at the dining table, the plethora of diversity of topics from science
In
to
fact,
airport.
I tell you, we are not allowed to talk about anything related to engineering or commerce during dinners. We only talk about what we did in the entire day. Nice TV serial. It could be even a serial like Anupama we will watch together and cry
Oh.
and discuss. A serial like Dance Divane. So, that is the time where we only are looking at each other and enjoying television, because we hardly get time to sit with each other and then enjoy television together. So some songs or some movie being played and we have a peaceful dinner.
True, absolutely.
Ma'am, I
Ma'am,
can
diversity of
so-
communicating with people
Okay.
is so
Ritika, go ahead.
diverse.
Go ahead.
Yes, yeah.
Ma'am's diversity of communicating with people is so diverse. Like ma'am is like living with someone who's into Air Force and everything. Ma'am's child is preparing a fight. She's herself from commerce background and she's reacting with art students today over a podcast. I am like so much down about that.
I mean, I would just add on first, I have never met ma'am and like not a lot of conversations, but all the time when I've seen her, touch wood, the glow on the face and the proper, what do they say, the bright Sindhi glow, which is there with a bright smile. That is all
I think
constant.
the credit goes to my mom because she was fairer than me. So I borrowed a little color from her. So touch wood, she's no more, but I think the color is hers.
To remind you of her all the time in the big bright
Yes.
smile.
Yes.
Okay. Yazat, who do you want to catch on?
Yes, I mean, I'm still on the fact that, ma'am, what you said, like how y'all get together at the end of the day and at the beginning of the day and have breakfast and dinner. The same thing actually happens with my family as well. We're a family of 3. And my parents are also, they were working, but since COVID now they're here. And now, when they go to office, it's like, I don't want my mother to go. I want her to be there with me. So
yeah,
very hard now.
That's true. That's true. Yeah. So you will be alone at home and they will be going to office. So, you also want to come down to college. I can understand.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, you would not believe I have looked for more than 10 PGs at Mumbai. And it's like if you tell me today that colleges are opening, tomorrow I'll be there at the gates of college.
That's
That's
so sweet, so sweet. I think by November end it should start. So start fixing your PG form fatafat, because then it will become costlier and you won't be getting anything closer to college. So you should start booking now.
true. So I'll look into that for sure.
Yes.
So, ma'am, something that I wanted to ask you again was, ma'am, what's the funniest thing that has happened with you in the whole journey that you started as a principal? Like something which you think of and you still laugh, or anything which happened with you in the recent days which makes you laugh?
Yeah, I think I entered to college some days back. It happened, and there were some desperate parents standing for admission because it's an admission time.
Yeah.
So they went on to talk to me and said, "ना percentage है?" I said, "Don't worry, आपको मिल जाएगा, merit में हो आप." Then they're saying, can we meet the principal, ma'am? Can you make us meet the principal? And I said, I'm the principal. So that was one of the funniest thing, that they had a beautiful talk with me. And then they say, can we meet the principal? And I said, you're just meeting the principal and talking to them. So that was something really funny that I recently surfaced some days back.
Truly.
So I'm coming to meet with the principal. There is something else also where people say that come to meet with the principal. We have you featuring on our page indirectly, where
Okay.
one of our guests is saying that they want to meet with you. So Yazid, can we have the clip on this podcast?
Yes, of
Is it?
course.
Okay, who is this?
Ma'am, some very famous personality.
Yes, I'm going to take up with the principal. Take it up with the
Okay,
principal. I'm
Bowman.
going to take it up with the principal. I'm going to take this up with the principal. However, with your principal. Yes, I'm going to take up with the principal. Take it up with the principal. I'm going to.
So Bowman, I think you have troubled him so much. He wants to meet me. All good. What did you do with him?
Ma'am, actually, it was not us. It was the last year TY hosts. And they were talking about that how old he looks. So he's like, I'm going to
Oh.
complain to the principal that how dare you call me old?
So for that, you have to call him to college. So we would at least
Yes,
have a
ma'am,
meeting with him.
definitely.
Tell them principal is waiting to hear the complaint. Just inform him. I'm okay.
Okay, ma'am,
Yes, dear.
we would like to know what were your college days like?
Okay. College days, I take you back to late 90s. I cleared my BCom in 1996. I am born and brought up in a town called Ulhasnagar. I think you have heard that place.
Ashish Chanchlani,
so-
ma'am.
Yeah. Not Ashish Chandlani, I should say Pooja Ramchandani there. So,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
so my maiden name was Poonam Bhatia, and I did my schooling from Jai Hind School in Ulhasnagar, and then went on to become highest percentager in my BCom, which was 76% at that time.
Damn.
That time, 93s. And then there was a talk in my house. The girl up conversation comes up in the night, where my mother was like, "Abhi ho gaya 10th ho gaya, ghar pe bithao, shadi karao." Then no, my parents, my Masi was my support, and she said, "Kai ka ghar pe bithao, let her go and study." I did my junior college from CHM College, Ulhasnagar, then continued to do my degree college there. From there, I met one professor in RKT College, which is another college. I did my master's from there. I stood topper there with a 68% aggregate in my MCom. At that time, 68 was something. So college life has been, I had a few friends in college. We used to attend lectures, and then in the evening when college used to end, we used to have an afternoon college in junior college, and
Right.
morning when it was a degree college, similar like HR college. So in the evenings after the college used to finish, and maybe sometimes last lecture bunk, we used to go and sit in canteen of CHM college, have fun there. That time we never used to have those traveling. So from college to house walking. It was a friend's journey, so we used to walk. So I was the last one to reach home because in the middle path, the two friends would get down at their home walking. And then I used to reach home late at 7:30. College used to end. So college life has been, I have been a very studious child. So no, not much musty, fun, not much of bunking. So I used to be a front bencher always to ensure that I take notes and go to library, study. So those has been a little, I was a boring student, a little boring.
But ma'am, I must say, even if you were a boring student, you're a very interesting principal. So that compensates.
Thank you. Thank you, dear. So I'm enjoying now the what things that I did not do in my college life. I'm doing it with my own brand ambassadors.
Ma'am, have you ever been on a club or like a restaurant with your students? Like, just going for clubbing or a restaurant visit or somewhere.
Actually, yes. When I joined this college in the year 2000, in 2002 or I remember two, I think 2002 or 2001 late, we had started James Club. I used to head that club.
Right.
First club of HR college that I was heading. So the students that had come in were so close to me that all the GEM students had planned a visit to Lonavala. And one student was owning a farmhouse there, and we had gone for 2 days, 2 nights stay there. And believe me, it was fun. I was very young at that time, 26, 27-year-old, and children were 18, 19, 20-year-old. So it never looked like I had been on a picnic. So this was not known to the then principal. So we quietly went because she did not like it at that time that a young teacher should follow with students or go with students. So quietly we went 2 days, 2 nights and 3 days trip. A blast we had there, a lot of singing, dancing. I mean, that's the time, first trip of mine with student body, which is GEMS.
Wow, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Don't
that's
tell the
so
previous
amazing.
principal. He'll
Yeah.
kill me.
So, ma'am, now that we are talking about the closeness with students, you interact with like so many students, and now when it's online, the only thing which might be separating would be the background of the lovely homes, like you said. So, ma'am, how do you remember like the USP of students? And then, like, let's assume that me, Yazata Ritika, someone someday meets you somewhere. So, will you remember us, or how do you just remember so many students in all at the same time?
See, the more and more interaction you do, they leave memories in your heart. So when I have been observing Yajad a lot, and I see his Instagram, I remember his dance that he did in Zumba session, something, and he has put it on Instagram. So similarly, many students meet us, they leave an impression on us. Some meet regularly. You won't believe those GEM students that were there in 2002 with me. I got married in 2003. The entire core committee of GEMS, it was around 30 to 35 students. They were very close to my heart. They were the first people of my club. They all have attended my marriage in Ulhasnagar. They came all the way from Bombay, stayed there one day, somebody's house, and they attended my marriage. And there's one student I don't forget is Priyank. He still messages me on my marriage anniversary in May. Or I don't know how he remembers. He had come to my marriage, but till date, he may not say hello entire year, but that marriage anniversary day in the morning, he will definitely send me a message of happy anniversary. I still remember his name, Priyank. So, some students stay in touch with you and you don't have to remember them more than us. They remember us. So we feel happy. So yes, when they tell us, ma'am, I was your student then and there. So yes, memories are there in our hearts.
So, ma'am, you might be a mentor to those students. And who is a mentor to you when you were a student? Like, who is your mentor? And who do you owe it to? Like, okay, this teacher I can never forget.
I think if I'm looking at a teacher, my Masi has not taught me in college, but she has taught me many things in life. So she is my mentor, and she is no more. She left this world in 2011 after my mom left in 2010. But I think she was a backbone of my life. After marriage also, she supported me. Before marriage also, the entire education process of mine has been she being contributing to my life as a as we say, Masi is a second mother of yours because she is ma only. So she stood by me. Sometimes it happened that my dad used to say tuition nahi jana hai. She used to quietly give us money and say jao bacha tuition le lo, because in the competitive world, you know, there are certain subjects you need help. So in 12th standard was the first time I took my tuition, where I stood first in my tuitions also. She was my mentor, my guru, my friend, who I still miss, but she stood by us, behind us. It's me and my sister and my two brothers. That the education as a concept that should be there in the child's life was brought by her. She was
Well,
not married actually, but she took care of four of us in such a way that, you know, we are educated, we are somewhere. It's basically because of my Masi and my Mamaji, because they said, "Bachcho ko padhne do."
Yeah, I think we would like to thank your Masi ma'am. Because of her, we have got like such a principal like you. And yep, I mean,
I think one thing I remember she always told, you know, uh, if people trouble you, forgive them. If people harm you, hurt you, forgive them. Because the ones they are doing it, they don't know what they are doing, because God is watching them. They will have their own results or punishments. You don't punish them because it is not your job. You are here to enjoy your life. You are here to help somebody. You're here to, I think that's what it has brought a calmness in my mind. Because even if people hurt me or have uh, done wrong things to me, I say, get well soon and God is watching. You will have your own journey. So that thing that I still remember, she said, "वो ऐसे हैं तो आप ऐसे मत बनो." There is a difference. So that still remembers me that लोग बुरे हैं, वो वैसे ही हैं, लेकिन आप उनके जैसे मत बनो, because you are better than them. So you have to be better and good.
Absolutely, ma'am. Very
absolutely.
true.
Yeah.
One thing that I wanted to add on was, ma'am, these students came to your wedding, and now see time taking a toll. There might be a day when you would be going to their wedding. Just a beautiful bond between a teacher
Some
and
of
a
them have
student.
got married, and yes, some of them have got married, and some of them have kids. But you know, somewhere from Gujarat, somewhere from Rajasthan, they do send invites, but not many I can attend. So I just send them good wishes and I send my blessings. One or two weddings I've attended, but not many.
Ma'am, it must be so much fun for them as well. A teacher, their teacher attending their wedding, and you attending
Yeah.
your student's wedding. So
Yes. So it's little different feeling. I remember one of my student had called for her wedding, and we went there, and their parents were leaving the child and the bride and the groom, and they were taking care of me. I've said like, so it's a special treatment. So feels little different there.
of course.
Hello.
Yes.
My
Can you hear me?
internet went.
Oh, is it
No, we
fine
can
now,
hear you.
Yaza?
Yes, ma'am. It's back now.
We can hear you all the time.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So now let's talk about the very fun thing that we've already spoken about. We've not gone into depth, but let's talk about Ulhasnagar. So I've heard like it's a very mysterious place and there are a lot of things you can do there. So can you tell us about that, ma'am?
It's a place that you will go, you will never want to come back. A place where, you know, we still remember the places like Gol Medan, where you just go and enjoy. Furniture market, you want to see varieties of furniture, you will go and see furniture, entire lane of furniture there. You want to see gold market, there is a gold market. You want to see a cloth market, there is a cloth market. The vibes that people give you and the kind of nashtas you have, you don't have to cook at home. Just go out in the evening, have I think if you all have been there, I think marvelous place there. And what is different is the vibes that people give you. A lot of Sindhis live there, other communities also live there. But whenever you will meet a Sindhi there, you will always have a positive smile. They will treat you like घर का आदमी. Just कोई घर पे आया है ना, दुकान पे भी आप उनके शॉप्स पे भी जाओगे ना, they will be like कोई एक मेहमान आया है, they will offer you tea, coffee, lunch भी खिला देंगे, आप लेके जाओ नहीं ला जाओ. But that's the warmth of people there. And my whole families of my dad's family live there, my brothers live there, so I keep going there. So, and you all know the Gajanan market there, which is famous for a first copy of any bigger brand that you can think of. So they are famous for those first copy of the brands. So think of anything, Ulhasnagar has it.
Okay.
And I must add one thing.
Okay.
You go to any small town, you will see roads being bad. But from the childhood that I have been in Ulhasnagar, the councillors there or the local community, local corporators there have ensured that even in gullies that you go in or into lanes that you go in, they have pakka roads. We have seen that Ulhasnagar, a very good developed model, which is now getting spoiled because people are not taking care of them. But superb world-class infrastructure initially that I was born and brought up in Ulhasnagar.
Ma'am, for the warmth part of it, warmth of the people, we can truly see it because we are talking to someone from Ulhasnagar. So
Yes.
Yes, that's in the blood. That's in the blood.
Okay, so before we go to our final segment, there is one advice question we asked to the Radio Gaga team, and this is what we've got from them. So the question is, what is the one hard pill to swallow message that you would like to give to our students of HR?
As in, I didn't understand. What do you exactly want me to do?
As in, basically, what advice would you like to give to our students?
One advice I will give to students is, till the time you go to workplace, enjoy your college life. Get more and more friends, get more and more memories in your life, and spend time with your parents. Because after you get to work, you will miss all those. And another thing I will say is, have that peace of mind that whatever happens, happens for good. Whatever doesn't happen, happens for much more better good. So जो नहीं होता है उसको और ज़्यादा खुश होना, जो नहीं मिलता है उसको और ज़्यादा खुश होना, because I believe God has better plans for you.
Definitely.
Ma'am, while you were speaking this, my laptop was on speaker and my mom heard it. And ma'am, she literally told me, this is so true. Just heard it and we can hear it.
Should I say it again?
No, ma'am.
No.
She was agreeing.
Yes. I can see the one in green from your piche ka. Is she in green?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. The shadow is visible. The shadow is my regards. So Riya, she said, Ma, please go.
Yeah.
She said, Ma, please you go. Never mind. I think at homes it happens. You have not seen my child running from here and there because I've told him stop there. So it happens in the Zoom call.
Ma'am, ulta here. I tell my parents that I'm sitting in the hall. Please don't come here when I'm in the meeting.
Life has changed virtually. Life has changed a lot.
Okay, let's go to our final thing, which is old versus new, ma'am. So I'll give you a name and you have to tell me, did you prefer it old or new? Okay. So, canteen food.
CHM College.
It's rapid fire. So quickly.
CHM College. CHM College canteen.
Academics, online or offline?
Online.
Okay. Celebrations and festivals. Previous honor. Diwali. Okay.
Young Pooja ma'am, or like when you grow up older right now? Which one do you choose?
Young.
Okay.
Ma'am, you're old. You after you start work, you have to work. But when you are young, there, parents are there to look after you. So you just enjoy your life. So young Poonam will be always a preferred choice. I wish we never grow.
Ma'am, your old students or your new students with a special mention to Yazas, Ritika and Riya?
I think students are never old and new. It's only the faces change. The students are same. So students never get older or yes, they get closer. The ones who leave and the ones who join in, we get new experiences and we get newer learning from them. So I think I'll prefer both.
Sure, ma'am.
Okay. Cool. Then this brings it to the end of the podcast. Thank you so much, Pooja ma'am, for joining us. And I hope you had a fun time.
Yes, lot of memories of Ulhasnagar back to flashback. So I'm still remembering that I was going to college walking and coming back. And yes, you made my Masi come back to my memories. So thank you so
Now
much.
we hope we also walk to college soon and see you in person.
Yes, yes. Let's pray to God that this COVID is away and you all are vaccinated soon. It has gone already 95%. It's only remaining 5% that it should go back. I think sooner by December, I think it should start before you cross your TY.
Fingers crossed.
Yes, ma'am. Fingers crossed, ma'am.
Yes.
So, ma'am, you're a person who is very deep from the roots. So let's just have something like to end up from your end for the podcast before we wrap it up.
What should I sing?
Yes, ma'am, definitely. You are a person from the roots. You can talk about the last thing that you want to tell to our students. You can sing.
One of my song which is favorite that I keep singing, and I don't know, I somehow love Amitabh Bachchan, and from childhood I have been following him. And one time I used to tell my mother that I want to get married to this man. I don't know how and why I should say that. I keep telling my husband also that if you did not marry me, I would have got married to Amitabh Bachchan. His one song of movie Yarana is very close to me, and I keep singing it to my husband also, and I tell him that this is for you, which is छूकर मेरे मन को किया तूने क्या इशारा बदला ये मौसम लगे प्यारा जग सारा छूकर मेरे मन को किया तूने क्या इशारा तू जो कहे जीवन भर तेरे लिए मैं गाऊं तेरे लिए मैं गाऊं गीत तेरे बोलों पे लिखता चला जाऊं लिखता चला जाऊं मेरे गीतों में तुझे ढूंढे जग सारा छूकर मेरे मन को किया तूने क्या इशारा बदला ये मौसम लगे प्यारा जग सारा छूकर मेरे मन को किया तूने क्या इशारा. This is one of my favorite songs.
Wow.
We have a new playback singer in HR college. We are organizing a karaoke.
I was just wondering, when I'm singing, you all should not leave this meeting and I'm alone in this meeting.
No, ma'am, we would definitely invite more people.
Yeah.
Plus, ma'am, nothing can beat 90s classics. You have a very sweet voice.
Thank you, dear.
Sending it to Amitabh Bachchan on Instagram right now.
I wish I could meet him because that's my dream. I want to meet him once in life. I don't know when it will be true, but this is what my dream is.
Noted. Ma'am,
Ma'am,
noted.
I told you from today, we promise you Radio Gaga is going to send him whole email. Someday, even if we get a reply from him, that'll be so good for us.
I'll jump from terrace of HR when he comes to college. Yes.
This song was like a perfect way to end the podcast. I mean, amazing, ma'am.
Thank you, dear. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, and lovely meeting three of you, Yajad, Riya, and Ritika. You have given me your afternoon Sundays where you could have easily, aram se, seen a nice Netflix movie. But thank you for getting this on. I was telling Yajad, no, Baba, leave me alone. What will you ask me? You have not disclosed me a paper. But it was fun chatting with all of you.
Sorry,
Thank
ma'am.
you.
I'm going to keep annoying you till the rest of the year.
Ma'am,
Yes,
this
ma'am.
was way better than a Netflix movie or even a Hangout.
Yeah,
Yes, ma'am.
definitely.
Things happen and happen for good. So we have to just go with the flow.
And we have forgotten to thank our listeners, whoever is here, whoever has waited till the end. Thank you so much for listening to the podcast. I hope you enjoyed as much as we did with Pooja ma'am. And we'll see you in the next episode. Signing off, Yazad.
Signing off, Ritika.
Just to add on, this podcast we hope has sugar your bill. Signing off, Priya.
So signing off, Pooja. Here.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.